What's up, guys? This is the Gentello Project. I'm on dead man mode again. I'm making a video. I wanted to talk about the inclusion of the Grand Exchange in this season, and I just wanted to get everyone's opinions on whether or not they like the Grand Exchange, don't like the Grand Exchange. Um, I'm I'm liking. Ooh, excuse me. I'm liking it for the most part. It's certainly a lot easier to get everything I'm buying now. I don't have to stand in Varrock West for 3 hours buying all my fucking gear and everything, and trying to fucking haggle with people that are gouging me on prices. And I think everyone remembers it was a damn nightmare. I know some people really enjoy that for whatever reason. Must remind them of old. I was gonna say old school RuneScape, but I mean like actual old school, real, before the Grand Exchange was in the main game. But I don't really, I don't really enjoy that for Deadman mode. For Deadman mode, I kind of just want to get my gear, train up, and then do what I'm doing. I don't want to be spending hours buying my shit. But something that I will say that I'm not crazy about for Deadman mode is, or for the Grand Exchange in Deadman mode, is now it feels like the best way to make money in Deadman mode is no longer pking, and there are two reasons for that. One of them is mules. That's an unrelated issue to what I want to talk about, but I'm sure everyone has seen video clips or experienced it for themselves where they fucking see someone go to Catherby or something like that, and ooh, excuse me again, I am just burping up a storm. But they go to Catherby, they kill some jack off there fishing, and some of them even get most of them get 5 keys because fishers are lightweights. They're not really defending themselves, which I don't understand, but again, not the issue. They get 5 keys, they go back to the bank after waiting off their skulls, and this whole thing has taken them quite a while. They put a lot of effort into this, and then what are they fucking rewarded with? Like bupkis. Most of the time you'll be lucky if you get a 20-30k key. Everyone's trading their fucking fish over to a secondary account that just sits in the bank and then logs off. No way it dies. They don't lose any of their profits, so it doesn't matter if they die. They just have to, run back to Catherby and start over again. And, that obviously cuts into PKing profits. It's the same for, I guess, killing dragons. It's the same for, killing anyone, woodcutters, whatever miscellaneous things you want to add in there. It feels like PKing people isn't as profitable as it should be. But the other reason that it feels like it's not profitable is you just can make so much more money off of flipping. And I don't like that. I don't like that, right now, I don't remember if you've seen my bank yet in this video or not, but it's pretty bare bones, and it's because I've taken all my money and I've put it on the Grand Exchange. I'm buying and selling stuff. Well, actually, right now I'm just buying stuff. I won't show you what I'm flipping, but they're obvious items. It probably doesn't even matter if I do show you, but it's nothing you'd be surprised by. So I'm not a flipping genius, but I'm making a decent amount of money. Especially, for someone at my stats, PKing, I wouldn't make any money. But even if I do start PKing, once I have a decent amount of money for flipping, you'll make way more money flipping. I can set the offers in when you go to bed. I'm sorry. So what was I saying? You make way more money flipping. You set the offers and you go to bed. You wake up the next morning and you've made a ridiculous amount of money sleeping. Like people used to complain about fucking, Nightmare Zone or splashing training in the main game. You're progressing while you're sleeping. It's ridiculous. I know, obviously you do that in the Grand Exchange in the main game, but I don't really mind that. Like that's less important for me. It's in Deadman mode, the main way that you should be able to make money is PKing. You shouldn't be able to make more money standing in a safe zone, flipping items on the Grand Exchange. I was more okay with it before when people were flipping items in Varrock West, because they had to be at the computer to do that. it took a lot of their time. It was, like a bigger of investment of time to make the money. But now you make more money flipping on the Grand Exchange by investing less time too. And I don't like that for dead man mode. So I kind of came up with like a solution to how to fix it, but I wasn't sure if anyone else also felt like it was a problem, so I wanted to wait to suggest it before I talked about it first. But I think one way to fix it would be to switch how the Grand Exchange limits work. So, right now, if you're buying or selling, I don't know, let's say air runes, we'll say, because I talked about flipping that in a different video. If you're flipping air runes, we'll have, I don't know, is it 10,000 or 40,000? We'll say 10,000 for 4 hours. Now, that 10,000 can be split any way you want. You can buy 10,000 air runes, or in another 4 hours, you can sell 5,000, buy 5,000. You can buy one, sell 9,999, like, it can be, sorry. But, you can split that up in a bunch of different ways. And that means, for flippers, they can buy it, wait a certain amount of time, or buy and sell in that 4 hours. They've got a wide range of options. I think what they might want to do is maybe lower some of the limits on some items. I know that would suck for skillers, but I don't know, they're like necessary evils to stop. You know what I mean? Like, there's some necessary evils to stop, like, to stop people from flipping. If you're a skiller, you're past your thing. I'm sure you can go on the forums, or if people use the forums, I don't know, Zybiz or whatever people use to buy them, or to buy more over your limit. Another way is maybe they change the way the limits work such that if you've bought any amount of an item within the past 4 hours, you have to wait 4 hours to now sell that item on the exchange, vice versa. So, like, I like this idea more because it won't affect skillers, woodcutters. It's not like they're buying and selling logs. They're just selling. So if they sell, in this new algorithm, they're not allowed to buy logs for a certain amount of time, but they won't be affected by that because they're only selling, they're not buying. Same with Fletchers, they're only buying logs, they're not selling it. So it doesn't matter if after they buy, they have to wait a ridiculous amount of hours before they can sell any logs, because they're not doing the opposite. But that does hurt a flipper because it'll dig more time into how long they have to wait before they can, complete their transaction. If they buy, X amount, and then they have to wait maybe we'll increase it to 6-8 hours before they can then sell the items too. They'll still be making money with no effort, but it takes them a longer time to actually make the money. So then other things that are profitable but not as quick can then be competitive money-making methods too. They won't all be losing out to flipping, because flipping will take more time, a little bit more effort. So that's kind of, just my brainstorming on an idea to, like, slow down flipping. I don't think it should be the best money-making method in the game, something that requires no effort for people to do. So that's just what I've been thinking about. You guys let me know if you like the idea, don't like the idea, see any flaws in it. Let me know if you have a different idea on how to combat flipping, or tell me why it doesn't matter that people can do this, because I enjoy reading about dissenting opinions. I think that's the right word I want, dissenting. I'm not sure. The only time I don't like that is when I make a sarcastic video like last time. Then people completely miss the thing and call me an idiot and, like, rage over my suggestion, even though it was, like, satire. That was really special. But, that's pretty much on me for not making it clear that I was just fooling around and not being serious. So, apologies for that. I didn't intend to get anyone that mad, but you know, what can I say? It it happens, you know. So you know, let me know if you guys like the suggestion. Let me know if you don't. You know, give the video a like, leave a comment, and I'll talk to you guys later. This is the Gentello Project.